great right now. Physically, I'm just obviously in the yoga mode, which let me just clear this. I don't know if you can see, but there we go. Yeah, I guess I've been surrounded by, or like we're involved in a pretty intense process. One thing I just learned recently, this is more on the topic of yoga because it's where my energy is, and like we've been doing a lot of meditation, like and yoga, and physically, like I feel great. For those that don't know, like asana means like physical postures. So what you probably think of as yoga is you know, the asana portion of it, right? Anyway, so they say it takes 21 days to form a habit, or form a new habit, right? And break an old one. And it's kind of cool because like they designed the course to be 22 days. So it's like a total reset of body, mind, spirit, emotions. I've talked previously about how a lot of things are coming up for people, which makes sense, especially as you like relax the body. You don't realize that there's all this tension that you've been holding within your body that manifests and is an emotional tension, right? Like as you calm and relax, all that tension's got to come out, you know, and be released. But yeah, everybody's on their own path, right? Some of us don't work on ourselves as much as maybe we should, and that's okay. So some people have more tension, and like we're all on different paths, right? So we all have different challenges and stuff. Anyway, my own personal experience has been great. Like in yoga philosophy, like we have a teacher named Chandra. All my teachers are great. We have 3, right? Chandra focuses on the philosophy, you know, the philosophy aspect of yoga. And you can tell he's like a sage. Just has such a nice presence. Answers questions like eloquently. Says just enough. Doesn't say anything more than what's needed. It's just a very wise man, and you can tell. Also very gentle and funny. He'll giggle at his own jokes, and earlier today he was like, because they say meditation's the hardest aspect of yoga, which you're like, how's that hard? You're just sitting there. And Chandra was basically like, you can tie yourself to a tree, yet it's gonna, like, that doesn't, and then that's not gonna make your meditation any better. You know what I mean? Your physical body can be still, and you can be tied to a tree, like you can't go anywhere physically, yet you're still suffering. Your mind is not calm. It's not at ease. You're still having thoughts. You're still agitated. You're not at peace. You know what I mean? Like being around somebody that is able to just deliver, and I'm I'm paraphrasing, right? Like, but you get the message, at least. So we're learning all this stuff, and even breathing techniques. Like, I'm learning so much, and having such great teachers is such a blessing, and I'm very grateful. Also having fellow students to observe and take part in the journey is also nice, because we're all in different stages and different places. I'm gonna keep this fairly short today too. The sounds around here are incredible. I guess not everybody's interested in meditation and yoga, which is totally fine. But I am. And basically we're just undoing our thoughts and observing them, not basically recognizing that we are not our thoughts. So not just becoming aware of them, letting them go, and returning to your own state of peace, your own nature, right? You're just at ease in life. Returning to stillness, right? And the physical asana, which I was talking about earlier, the physical part of yoga is to release the body tension, which the mind is then able to follow. So then in meditation you release the mental tension, right? And there, after that, then you're able to reconnect with who you really are and your natural state. I guess that's enough for the meditation topic. I'll quickly I'm gonna miss this when it's gone. I'm trying not to take it for granted. But since we're in the mountains, what's really interesting and like it blew me away, I gotta cross this cow. I gotta just adjust my energy here so that I don't disturb him. How cold it gets in the mountains when the sun goes down is pretty, it's been pretty fascinating. Wasn't anticipating it. But yeah, it's cool. One other thing I learned about Thailand is that the year here, it's not 2023, which is the year that, I don't know when people are gonna watch this or whatever, but like, it's the year 2023 in the Western world, but in Thailand, it's the year 2566. Which was really interesting and fascinating to discover and learn. Like it's kind of alien coming here, you know what I mean? It's like everything's different, which is so nice. It's for as far as like what I was talking about with the reset. It's what I've been needing. But the reason that is because it's related to the Buddha. Well, I don't know if you heard that, but maybe that was a frog or something, a bullfrog. Yeah, so it's related to the Buddha rather than to Christ. The Buddha was 2,566 years ago. Anyway, the more you know, right? I'm gonna sign out. So, take care and peace. One last thing. when I first got here, they didn't flood the fields or whatever. I should have had my camera on yesterday, but so these rice fields. It's cool how they have these trenches for the water to come down, and then because the flow of the hill yesterday, there's the main trench which floods all these fields is right over here. So as you can see, it's a slope. So yesterday I got to see all this water flooding down from this canal, and it runs all the way up the side of the road. It's like the agriculture around here. It's pretty ingenious, kind of like I eat a lot of rice, so like it's cool to see where it comes from. Anyway, later.